containers of that. I have that thing called the grain-free cracker, that's got the almond flour and stuff in it. Well, I make up containers of that, and some of them I'll make it for like a meal. So I'll get out all the ingredients, lay it on the counter, and then I'll fill it up. I'll fill up each container. So this one will be a meal, this one will be a meal, this one will be a meal. And then I'll make a big one that's a bunch that I can kind of just add a little bit of water and cook it for like if I wanted to put it with lunch. So I have it all, because half of eating better is being prepared and getting your stuff ready ahead of time.
Exactly.
So, yeah, and having everything you need to eat for snacks to keep yourself from eating the bad things you're not supposed to eat.
Yeah.
So I've got my coconut yogurt, I got my dark chocolate, I got some healthy popcorn. What else do I eat? I eat pistachios. You can make up a nut mix. I mean, there's a few things that you can eat. Apples. I try to keep apples or oranges. Occasionally bananas. They say bananas have a lot of sugar, but I think it's better sugar than other sugar, in my opinion. So,
true. And bananas are good for you because of the potassium.
Yeah, that too. The plants need potassium and we need potassium.
Darn.
Save all my banana peels and put them in the garden. So hubby knows if he takes a banana to work, he has to bring back the banana peel so I can put it in the garden. So he's trained.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I have him trained so that when this is the time of year when I buy bananas because, I want to keep it for the garden. And I also use my eggshells, which I know it takes them several years to break down, but that's okay because 3 years from now, I'll still be gardening and I'll be getting the benefit from a year ago or 3 years ago, however long it takes to break down. I'll be getting the benefit. Yeah, that's how I see bananas as a natural sugar. Occasionally, I'll buy like little cuties, and blueberries.
My favorite.
Yeah. Hello, P&J's Homestead Adventures. How are you?
Well, I'm on my cell phone, y'all, so if you're in here, I can still read the chat. It just takes me a second to see. So I apologize for that.
Yeah. So we got our cozy fall soup thing all filled up. So I'm happy about that. And I sent out the email and I was like, darn, I forgot the calendar. So I had to turn around and send the email out again. I was like,
I know I've seen them like, where's the
Hi, Christy Betts. Well,
you sent it. You're good.
What Heather and I decided was we were going to leave it a choice.
Hello, Christy Betts.
You could put the calendar or you can just put the link to the playlist. That way, if you don't want to if you don't know how to copy paste or you don't want to type out 36 names or whatever, then just put the link to the whole playlist,
Yeah.
So
I know how to do all that. To me, it's easier.
Because that's very stressful sometimes to type out the whole entire list. It can be stressful. Huh?
Yeah, I learned a trick to doing that on my phone. You send it to my Jamie's Country Living, then I send it over to my Gmail, and then I screenshot it, right? And then I go into my editing app on Power Director, and it has a thing on the bottom that says copy text. And I can just copy the whole thing, save it, and then go back in and paste it in box.
Nice. Now, because it's our collab, we'll probably go ahead and write it out ourselves. But that way, if the other people don't want to, they don't have to. Because if they want to follow the playlist, they'll go over there and click on that link. If they want to. If they want to win in the giveaway, they'll go and comment on the channels. They know there's a giveaway. The giveaway will be advertised. The date's already put out. So,
everybody that done their video done an excellent job explaining to them about following the rules, you know? They just
Oh
explain.
yeah, yeah. On Fall Fest, I think everybody did a really good job on that. Yeah, they did. They did a really good job. Some of them did a better, more thorough job than me. I'm like, ooh, yeah, okay. I totally understand this collab when you say it, but when I say it, you know. But yeah, there's some
Funny.
people who did a really good job of explaining it, and that's a good thing about having, you know, 39 different videos is that one may explain it better than the other. And so uh, in one of those videos, somebody's going to get an explanation they understand. And
Exactly.
this is what I was trying to explain. Okay, one channel has $100 grand prize, but that doesn't just go to her winner. That could go to whoever's picked. So even
That's
though it's one channel that has $100 prize, that prize is going to the grand prize winner that can be picked from any channel.
exactly.
So even if the channel decides not to give away a semifinalist prize, they could still go on as the semifinalist to the grand prize and win that $100. So it doesn't matter what channel you comment on. If you're the grand prize winner, you could still win the $100, the $50, the $25. There is so many gift cards. You would just like, and what
I'm
I
going
did
to start.
was on the Cozy Fall Soup collab, because somebody was making their video yesterday because they wanted to schedule it. So what I did was I took my soup announcement of the collab video and put that as the starting video so that people could go ahead and throw that link out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
video. If they don't want to type or know how to do it like Jamie, they can put that link out by, clicking on mine. And Heather will have a link too later. She'll have a link later. She'll have a playlist on her channel as well. So
Okay, because there's so many soup collaborations for yours, is it soup and not the Instapot? Because I think Tina was doing the
yeah,
Instapot one.
mine is soup. Mine is soup, but you can do it. I mean, if you're doing a soup, you could do it. I mean, but no, it's separate of Tina's, but you could do it in the Instapot or in the crock pot or on the stove or on a grill. I mean, you can do it wherever you want. So, but yeah, hers is in an Instapot. And I'm not even going to try to get fancy because this is going to be my very first time to do the whole
Yeah,
Instapot
you
thing.
want to get familiar with that Instapot.
I'm just
You're
gonna
gonna love it.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
keep
love it.
it I'm gonna keep it simple on the Instapot.
Oh, I love the Instapot. I do one pot. They're
Yeah.
so convenient because say I have chicken in the freezer and it's like 5 o'clock. I can go get that chicken out, run it under cold water, get it thawed out enough where I can break it apart, throw it in the pot, add a little water, so potatoes, everything, all in one shot, and throw it in that pot and set it and forget it. And it's done within 45 minutes. I have a meal.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yep.
I'm guessing it's like a crock pot, except for it's closed the whole time, right? In
Yes,
that
and that
you
little
put
vent
it in
thing,
there
right?
and you open it, it's done.
But you have to wait till it comes off of pressure because it pressures it. Because I hit pressure cook, and that's how I get it all done.
Yeah.
And I time it for 45 minutes, and it's got like your I don't know, steam canner, your pressure canner.
Yeah.
You gotta let the steam escape. You gotta do the same thing on one of those.
Yeah.
But you can use the Instant Pot as a slow cooker or saute, whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't done it.
Oh, you got this. You got this. Y'all tell Gail she's got this. She's got this. I'm doing well, you guys. I'm just putting it out there. I've had some dental work done, and it's been back and forth to the dentist, and it's like, will you hurry up already? So I just went Monday. Everything is good. I go back again Wednesday, this Wednesday at noon, and hopefully, not long after that, I will have some daggone teeth. I almost cursed. Sorry. So, yeah. So that is what's going on with me. I'm too ashamed and embarrassed to get on here. I'm already old. No. And
I understand. You're not the only one who's ever.
say properly, and it's aggravating to me. I can't say, pronounce some of the letters correctly, and I feel like blah, 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 like no. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get on there, get over my fear, and just do it. And yeah, so that's what's up with me. So the next time you see me on screen, hopefully I'll have a pretty smile. Hopefully.
Yeah, I agree with Echo. Dental work is the pits. Yeah, there's several people. Jan can totally empathize with you on this situation. If you needed someone to empathize with you, Jan has been through all this stuff.
And my biggest thing is I Google everything, and it's like, ugh. It's like, okay, so what I'm still figuring out when I go back Wednesday, that's when they're going to actually do I think it's like a silicone mold or something with the face, so that way they can check my bite and everything else. And then they will send that off to finally get them done. So I'm like, okay. So when I go back Wednesday, I'm going to follow up with him and see what he says.
Oh, did you see what Victoria G said? Jamie, I'm glad you got on here. We wouldn't make fun of you.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I just feel so awkward, and I even talking to my husband, and it's like I get aggravated because some of the words that I want to say they just don't come out right.
I've had a little problems with my teeth lately too, it's like your tongue's not quite working right, and your words don't quite come out right, and you're like,
yeah, well, I have a short, fat tongue anyway, so it doesn't help me at all when I try to say certain words. And I was like, husband, he'll make fun of me. I was like, oh, stop it.
Yeah, you're like, I can't help it. Stop it.
Yeah, I can't help it. At least, and I look at it this way, and a lot of people agree with me. At least I am getting something done.
Yeah, it's better than just, worrying about it and putting it off. At least you're
it's holding me back from me being myself, because I'm a really outgoing person. I love to smile. I love to make people laugh, but I can't. I'm too self-conscious because my teeth were so bad. I'm like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So I kind of like, if you ever notice when I'm in my life, I kind of have my head down to where you cannot see my mouth. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just the way I am. I cannot be my goofy self. And y'all's in trouble with that.
You need your confidence back, and
exactly.
You don't realize how important our tongues are, our teeth are, our voice.
That's what I said. So y'all still got your teeth. You better take care of them now.
Yeah, exactly. Aw.
Me actually, well, when I went to get the mold made, the little girl, she says, do you have a gag reflex? I said, not that I'm aware of, unless it goes back too far and I don't like it. She started laughing. But they put it in there with all that goopy stuff, and I didn't have any gag reflex. So hopefully this is going to be fine. And, a lot of people get the immediate dentures where you go in, they make a mold of your teeth while you still have some of your teeth. And then as soon as they set up an appointment to get your teeth removed. And once they remove them, they stick those dentures up there. But you have all that swelling in your gums and everything. So when your swelling in your gums go down, your dentures are not going to fit properly. You're going to have to keep going back to get them adjusted to where they fit up in there. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then a lot of people won't wear them because they're falling out, and because they didn't go back.
My mom said, man, I wish I had saved a little more money so I could have
I was smart.
Bolted in, and that way they're not moving around. P&J is making their soup tomorrow, so that's cool. And I think Luann made her video maybe yesterday, because she texted me and she was asking for the link. She said, do you want the calendar or the link? I said, you can do either. I said, we're trying to make this not such a stressful collaboration, because sometimes people get very stressed out because, the day of making their video, they get in there, their oven, their stove doesn't work, their crock pot went out, their lights went out, so-and-so had to be called to the emergency room, and they're freaking out. It's like, dude, if something happens, on the day of your video and you can't put your video out that day, stick it out the next day. Just try to get it out by the end date, and tag us
At
so we
least,
can
at
tell
least
everybody. You know,
contact you to let you
yeah,
know.
let us
"Oh,
know.
sorry, I got it made. I'm running late, but it'll be
Yeah,
posted." At least let you know what's going on. And
yeah. We don't want it to be stressful for people. We
no,
want
Jennifer
people to have fun
Ocean,
with
yeah, a
it.
lot of people. I'm 62 years old. I do not have that kind of money to get dental implants. That's what I don't know how much for the implants, and I have bone loss, so that's not going to work for me. So I had to get the full dentures, which I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. I'm not putting out all that money for implants when, no,
Yeah,
because he even had a lot of bone loss. So no. He said, do you drink milk? I said, no, I don't like milk. I don't like milk.
yeah,
I'm not a milk drinker. The only way I'm getting my milk is if there's milk in my ice cream.
yeah.
Better be some milk in my ice cream.
Yeah, YouTube is supposed to be fun. Yeah, when you catch yourself worrying about what so and so's doing over there, and that group has more people and they're doing fun stuff, and you're not included on this or that, when you get that way, that is the worldly thinking that's in my. I mean,
Yes,
of all the lessons to be today, it was talking about worldly thinking. And yesterday I caught myself worrying about stupid things. So I know that that's me being worldly. I'm in this world, but that doesn't mean I have to act like I'm of this world. So I
exactly.
try. I'm not perfect. I
None
catch
of us are.
myself
We are not God. We are
doing
not God. He's the
stupid
only person.
things. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter. None of that matters. This channel right here, when people send me the CEO or SEO, whatever, I'm like, this channel is growing exactly at the rate God wants it to grow at.
Exactly.
God,
Amen.
God
Amen.
could
Sister.
just, God could pop those 332 hours in just like that, and He doesn't even need my help. So
Exactly, Paula.
I'm
We are
trying
all
to control things, and I can't control it. It's up to Him when it's going to grow. It's not up to me.
Yep. He has a plan for each and every one of us.
Yeah,
A
that's
lot of
awesome.
people don't realize it, but he knows what we're going to do before we can get out of that bed. He knows what we're going to do. You know what I mean? Last night I couldn't sleep, and I was in Susan's live the other day, and she mentioned the book of Matthew. Okay, God kept saying Matthew in my head. So here I am at 1 o'clock in the morning. I get up and I get on my phone and look up King James Version, because that's what I grew up on, and that's what I'm comfortable with, and that's what I believe. And everybody has their own. I'm not judging nobody. That's not my place. And I read up to chapter 8. And let me tell you something, that made me feel so good. It made me feel so good.
Yep. And that's just like today, I opened that up and I said, you know what? Before I start the live today, I don't know what I'm going to do the live about. Before I start the live today, I'm just going to read this. And so I stopped and I found the date, and I put a little heart next to it to show that I've read that day. That way, if I want to go back a little bit, like if I skipped a day, I'll know what days I've already done, and I'll just go backwards a little bit. But then I said, you know what? I'm going to change the title and call it Worldly Thinking, because I catch myself worldly thinking and thinking about the other group over there that's doing their thing and has more people in their chat or whatever. The people who are here are supposed to be here, and the people that are over there are supposed to be over there. And I can't
Take
control
care,
them.
Linda. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Thank you for being here today. We appreciate
Hi,
it.
Linda. Thank you for the new membership. I appreciate you.
Oh,
That was sweet, wasn't it?
yes, it was. That's awesome. Yeah, so I screenshotted the Lord's Prayer, and I'm going to post that on my community page later.
Yeah,
I
I try to do like a song like today, and I wanted to mention that I added this song in the description box of this video because it goes along with worldly thinking, and it's a um, keep keep me in the moment. It's a Jeremy Camp song, and it's like, keep me in this moment and not thinking so far in the future and not thinking about this and that and work too much when you're at home. Be in the moment of home. When you're at work, do your best work, and just try to keep your brain where it needs to be. And it's hard. It's a struggle. Hello. Hello, Dan. How are you? It's a struggle to keep your brain from worrying about what the neighbors are doing, or your YouTube friends over there, what they're doing, how fast they're growing, what they're posting,
Yes,
how
Gail,
they
stop worrying about that, 'cause I
do
was
so
doing
many
the same thing.
videos. And go ahead.
I was doing the same thing. I was like, okay, well, their channel's growing. But then I would talk myself down. Well, Jamie, they have a better channel. They have better content. That they talk and explain things. You don't do any of that. You just put up, try to edit the best you can, and then I put the words in, or I put it in the description.
Yeah.
And and I do it that way because of my situation that I am in right now. And hopefully, once this is taken care of and I get used to everything, I'm going to switch it up. I'm still going to do the same content, but you will see more of me. You know what I'm saying? Me being me.
Yeah.
My mom loved my personality. She said I always made her smile. She enjoyed calling me and talking to me because I always made her laugh and smile. And the people at work, I can be myself with them. I'll wear a mask and they say, "What, are you sick again?" I said, "No, you know why." Now laugh. They said, "We don't care." They said, "We don't care. We love you. You're so sweet. We love you." So
No, that's what you're doing at work right now, wearing the mask to hide it from people.
Yes, but I just wear it over like my mouth. But when I'm back off the sales floor, I don't, because I'm in the back.
Yeah.
And then there's times I don't care, and I you know what I mean? It's just like, because it's like God wants you to be yourself, be real. Don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But if
understand.
I'm not comfortable, I don't feel that you know what I mean?
Like
I don't.
Christy Betts, Christy's internet's dropping.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I had that issue for a while.
Yeah, we're supposed to be lifting each other up and not pulling each other down. And like I said with the collaboration for the soup, just do your best. If you look at people's Fall Fest videos, I'm not picking on every little detail. Some are longer, some are shorter, some are talking, some are showing their face, some are showing scenery. It doesn't matter to me. Some don't even mention Fall Fest. They're all in the playlist. They all tried. They all put out their videos. They're all
Yes.
going to draw a winner. It doesn't matter about the details. Now, the
Mm-mm.
rules are in there just to protect you. That's not for me. That's to protect you from stuff, not me. If you don't put the rules in there, it's all you. It's all you.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah,
And for mine, I'm going to do an Amazon e-card.
Mm-hmm.
It will probably be $10 for my semi-finalist. I'll do something else for the grand prize.
That's awesome.
I don't feel, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do a $10 Amazon e-card.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Amazon?
I know. Just add that to your account and put it with your next order. You know what? I was so excited. I ordered 2 things for my hubby, and it said it was going to be there on Thursday. Both the packages got received. They were the same, a different design of the same type of thing, but they were ordered separate within a couple of days of each other. But they figured it out and put the 2 together, which is fine. Okay, so I received it, and then a few days later, they sent me an email saying that they had put back $7.57 on both on my account for both the orders. So basically I got about $14 back on that, and they weren't even late. So I don't know why Amazon did that, but I'm just going to say thank you and go on, because I can put that money on whatever I order next on Amazon. So God blessed me right there with that, because they weren't even late. They were actually early Christmas things, so there's no way they could be late, because Christmas is like December. So even if they were late, I would have never said anything, because I don't need it till December. I'm just ordering ahead. because I
Paula
like to
has a
pay
question.
for, huh?
Paula has a question. She wanted to know, when did the Fall Fest collaboration ended? Didn't it already end? Now it's just time for everybody to just get in there and watch videos.
All the videos that are going to be out for Fall Fest are out. The collaboration is not over. We're not taking any more new video, but you can comment on all the videos you want and try to win. But we're just not taking any new videos. But the let's see, the grand prize drawing happens on October 22nd. So that is considered the end date, because on that date we will be drawing for the grand prize winner. Hello, Scratching PPA and Angela Critters. Welcome in. So we're not taking any new videos, but you can comment and become a semifinalist. What now, Jamie?
I think it's an excellent idea. I think in order, like, if you're going to do any, like, giveaway, whatever, I think they need to be in the live chat for for your giveaway on the 22nd. I think they need to be there to win.
I might can do that next year, but I can't do that for this year because I would have had to put that out. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
Good.
So
That's a good idea for next year. But I would have to put that out in the world.
That's true. My bad. Y'all are safe.
Right now, it would be like me saying it after the fact. Hello, Heather. Because the thing is that everybody who's in Fall Fest already has the name and address of their semifinalist, because their semifinalist is supposed to contact them with their name and mailing address. So they already have their mailing address. So when I go to draw the grand prize winner, we already have the grand prize winner's address, because that channel, that collaborator was supposed to send me name and address. So they already have it. So that night or the next day, I'll be sending that address to everyone, because some people do digital prizes, some people do physical prizes. Hello, Truly Amazing. Welcome in. So we already have their address. So once the name is drawn, people come into the live just to see who got picked. Did they get picked? They want to know ahead, they want to know now. But technically, we haven't set it up for them to have to be there. But that's a good idea for next year. That's a great idea. I love that, because then everybody who entered all the things have to be there, and you keep drawing till someone.
Exactly.
I love that. Hey, I like the way you think, Jamie. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that down for next year.
Write that down.
I'm gonna write that down. I like that. I like the way you're going.
Or you start using it from now. Hey, Gail, start using it.
Imagine you'd have 200 or 300 people in the chat. Well, Heather's idea was to do it on Broken Hearts Ministry, because everybody would have to be the S word.
I agree.
They would have to be the S word to come in, right, and listen to see whose name is drawn. So the grand prize drawing will be on Broken Hearts Ministry. The live is already set up. You can turn your notification bell on. And if you haven't entered any of the Fall Fest 24 drawings, there's 38 channels you can draw on. There's one Canada video. Just go by and you can be drawn as many times as you're drawn. 1 time, 5 times.
I'm sorry, I seen you, but I forgot to say hi. Jan's in here.
Who? Jan, yeah. Jan's in here. Hey.
Yeah.
Hillbilly Chicken Ranch.
I've seen her, but I was busy running my mouth.
That's fine, Susan. It's fine.
Hold on, y'all. I'm all excited. Truly Amazing's in here. Angela Critters is in here. Susan Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is in here. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Woohoo. Thank y'all for coming. Yeah. She ain't doing no 30 minutes. Are you, Gail?
Hey, if I have somebody good to talk to, I can talk longer. And I got Jamie.
That's what I said. Just stay there. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
As long as y'all don't mind looking at that mugshot, we be all right.
Heather's being lazy today. Me too. I didn't get much accomplished before this. I put my hair up in a bun. and I put my
Let
makeup
me
on.
see. Turn around. Let me say. I cannot do a bun on my head.
You
Turn
know
around.
what
Let
I
me see.
do? I take it and I put it in a ponytail first, okay? And put my ponytail holder, put it in a ponytail. Then I take the bun itself. I'll show you from this point. Okay, so this is the ponytail. So I take the ponytail and I twist it like this. Twist it. Twist it where it's tight like that.
Okay.
And then I take the twist and I turn it around itself, and I turn it around the back to make the bun, and then I put a scrunchie over it to hold it. So I
Oh,
use a
okay.
ponytail holder and then a scrunchie. I learned that from someone. So that's how I make the bun. Ponytail
I just now
and then
started
scrunchie.
braiding my hair.
That's
Because
how
it's
I
so
do
long
it.
down to my rump root.
In my blankies. Aw. Heather's all curled up with her blankies. You know what would go good with your blankies? Some hot spiced apple cider. Yeah.
Ew. Gail.
You don't like apple cider?
Heck no, my husband loves it.
I just made that video on my other channel. That's why I said that. I made that for Heather's collaboration. I asked my hubby when I made it, I was like, do you like this recipe better than the hot spice tea? He's like, no, it's good. He said, but it's not like hot spice tea good. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I understand. But yeah.
Sorry, I had to run out there.
Heather has the messy bun. Yeah.
The messy bun.
Yeah, I learned that from somebody. Ponytail and then tighten it, twirl it, boom.
Ooh, she do. No, I do not like apple cider. No, the only apples I can eat is in an apple pie. I'm not even kidding you.
Huh, yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. I don't know. Just like with
pie, I like apple cider. I actually already have the stuff to make the hot spice tea. And you know that big, huge thing of pineapple juice that's in a can?
Yeah.
Our little bitty town starts to run out of that. So I have to, this time of year, when it starts about to get cold, I purchase it and I have 2 or 3 cans there waiting for this time of year. Thank you, P&J, for putting up my cider recipe.
Yeah.
I did that for Heather's hashtag hot and cold drinks collaboration that she's doing all the way through December. And both Heather with Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, and Blackberry Rock Homestead, all those 3 channels had collaborations that went all the way from January through December. So in this time period when it's, kind of cool and it's, it's going to be cool and we're going to be stuck in the house, I'm going to try to pick out some kind of collaboration to run all year like that. So I'm thinking about it. I want something that can kind of go through all the seasons. So I'm going to pick out something to run for the whole year. So I'll start thinking about that. Hello, Rob.
I want to shout out everybody on my in here today. But how many of you are familiar with Angela Critter? How many of you know her channel? That woman can cook. Y'all need to go check her out. Y'all have amazing channels, but that lady there, wow.
I'm trying to remember if I know my main channel is friends with her, but I'm trying to remember if this one is. Let me look real quick.
She has really grown in subscribers. Holy crap.
Yeah.
She is way up there. She's getting up there. She don't get on camera much either, if any.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I am friends with her on my other channel, but I'm not on this one, but I can take care of that real fast. Let's see. Hit the button.
Yeah, and check each other out, please.
I'll put it on the
be friends.
She has an 11-minute video called Coconut Ooey Gooey butter cake bars. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I love
You
it.
need to, yeah, all have awesome channels.
So I'm going to let that play on a low volume while we're talking over here. Nobody can hear it. It's really low.
Hello, Robin. Welcome in.
Yeah.
So.
It's just that easy.
You're a critter.
Robin,
Critter
what's
medieval.
up?
I know, right? You got to get yourself a new schedule. What are you talking about, Heather?
Yeah, P&J's Homestead Adventures. Can you throw up Angela Critter's link in the chat real quick? That would be awesome.
Heather, what is Heather talking about? She's got to get myself a new schedule.
She wants to. She has an inspiration to start a thing to where she posts, like Monday would be cooking, and Wednesday would be gardening, and Thursday would be
yep, I was thinking like the same thing.
She would have a specific day to post a specific thing, or maybe Wednesday would be craft, you know. And so that's her plan. Angela Critters.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking what day I want to do, because I want to do a cooking video, because I still like to cook, and it's getting cooler, so I still, you know what I mean. And then
I need to get on my soap video. I need to thank you, P&J's Homestead Adventures. Thank you, Paula. I need to get on my soap making, because they have instead of soaping September this year, they're doing soaping October. So that's Mountain Grandma.
I want to do that too.
Yogi Hollow Farm. So if you want to make soap, you'll use that hashtag, and that will be in the month of October. So I need to get my stuff together and get that video out. Hello, Cindy, Lulu's Treasure Trove. Welcome in. Yeah, I have it on the ooey gooey cookie bar thing right now. So she's stirring.
Welcome.
She's stirring in the mixing bowl right now. Yeah. See all you guys stirring, and I'm like, I'm so lazy. I love my KitchenAid. I love my KitchenAid. It's so awesome.
Well, I have the KitchenAid stand mixer. I still want to get the, what do you call the thing on the outside of that Gail and Heather? Spice Guard. I still want to get that, because I still want to try to make butter. Everybody says it's easy. I still haven't done that yet. I want to do that. And then I also have the regular KitchenAid hand mixer.
Yeah,
I love that.
Pasta. I have the pasta contractions that go to the end. I have some of that stuff, and I need to do that too. I need to get the pasta maker. One of the videos that I want to make on my other channel is I want to make a video to talk about all the things I've tried because of YouTube. Because there's a lot of things I would have never done in my life if it weren't for YouTube. Now, Instapot is one of those things. I haven't done it yet, but I'm about to. So let's see how that turns out. Everybody will know when they're watching my video that I'm actually nervous, because people are calling it a pressure canner now. And so I'm like, ooh, steam, pressure canner, ooh, you know.
I think a lot of people call it the KitchenAid, even though people know that it's a mixer, and yeah, technically it is, but
KitchenAid's the brand.
It's been said for many, many years. It's just been called a KitchenAid, or you could say KitchenAid mixer, you know.
Yeah, KitchenAid is the brand.
Has so many different, well, they have so many different appliances. So
I'm sure there's I'm sure there's a lot of brands. It's a Christmas present, I believe, 3 years ago, possibly. And that is probably one of my most used things that my husband's ever given me, that I went straight into using it, and I use it for everything. My blender broke, so I took it, and I decided I wanted to make some homemade chocolate milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I took,
You have a chocolate cow?
so because my blender was broke, I put some almond milk in there and some chocolate and a little bit of vanilla and maybe like a packet of sweetener. And I let the KitchenAid mixer mix it up because my blender's broke. Because my
Mm-hmm.
brain, I have redneck brain. I'm like, well, how can I do this without my blender? And so, it won't chop up ice, but it might chop up ice, but it'd make a hot mess. But anyway, so I made myself a almond milk chocolate milk, like a healthy chocolate milk out of
Mm-hmm.
cocoa powder. So I did that in the KitchenAid one day because, you know, things were breaking in my house and I told them to stop, but they just don't listen to me.
I agree with Jennifer. Jennifer, I do too.
The
She
inside
said
of
I
the
want the
oven's
box
not working all the
mixer that
time.
people have. That looks amazing. I want that thing too. That Bosch
Yeah, I'd
mixer.
like to try making butter. I'd like to put that on my list too, making butter.
Oh, guess what I'm doing today, y'all? Wish me luck. And y'all from, what is it? From my apothecary. Oh my gosh. Right now, I went out this morning. I picked me some fresh mint leaves, rinsed them off. They're laying on a paper towel to dry. Turned on my Instapot. I'm going to try. I watched another YouTuber do this. Make some infused essential mint oil. So I'm just waiting on my mint leaves to dry. I got my Instapot on, letting the water warm. It's got to stay warm. I'll let you know how that works.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of.
I still want to try butter. That's
I'm going to
still
do the butter. We
best.
all need, but I got to get that because I know I've seen somebody do it and they said they recommend putting a towel over top of the mixer because it splashes everywhere. So I want to get the mixer or not the mixer, the
No,
splash
no,
guard from Amazon. They have a better one that actually wraps all the way around. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's funny how when you're posting stuff from your community tab, it used to show up instantly on there, and now it takes a couple of minutes before it actually shows you. Because I've been posting all these Fall Fest videos, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll look and it won't be there, and then I look a little bit later, and boom, it's there. So if you reshare right after, you'll have it on there twice. But there's some weird little glitchy thing happening where it doesn't show you your post right away that you've just posted. So maybe that's happening to you, Cindy. I don't know if that's what's happening to you, but that's been happening to me. But I've been sharing 5 Fall Fest videos off Gail Southern Living, 5 from Broken Hearts Ministry, and 5 from my old Coupon Gail channel. So that's 15 videos per day is how many I'm sharing. So if you ask me why I'm overwhelmed, it's because I want everybody to get over 200 views on their video. And that is a hard little project, let me tell you. But
Yeah, I am creeping up on 2K.
What's that?
I am creeping up on 2K. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm working on it. First, I was trying to get everybody over 100. Now, I think everybody's over 100. Now I'm trying to get them over 200. So I am actively.
I'm almost a 2K follower. So them collaborations really help y'all. You can get in on them.
They do. Yeah, we're hoping that Heather and I are hoping that our soup collaboration will help some channels, and we want everybody to mention the giveaway because that'll get us all more views and more people in the live. And we're going to do the giveaway where we're actually picking winners from the comments, but we are making it a rule on that collaboration that you watch the videos, but you also have to be in the live. So we'll draw and we'll wait. We'll put on a timer, wait 5 minutes, and if that person hasn't confirmed they're in the chat, we'll draw again, and we're going to do it like that. So that's what we came up with. Yeah, I need to actually go and buy some gauze because my husband put toilet paper on my wound that I got, and then he was trying to pull off the toilet paper with tweezers. I'm like, oh yeah. First he poured straight alcohol on it.
Ow.
And it was an abrasion like lines and lines and lines, where it scrapes and then bleeds out. Oh, it was awful. And then
Lulu,
a few days
you
after that,
might have to update your YouTube because I was having trouble with my YouTube and I had to go into my Google Play and update my YouTube. And once I did that, everything seemed to work out. So check to you guys that you don't have to update your YouTube Studio and your YouTube app, depending on what you're on, because I had to. Just a little tip there. If
yeah,
you're having
that's a good tip. That's a good tip. That's a good
Yeah,
tip.
because a lot of people, even I kept having issues. Remember that the other last week or whatever, I was saying that I was having issues with my internet. Once I went in, I had all these apps that needed to be updated. So once I got all of them situated, my phone ran fine.
Hello, Timberland Anchors.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it's 10 to 1. It's probably the app, Lulu, because I was having issues and I'm like, okay. So I went into my Google Play Store and it has that little bell up there in the corner and it said, you have something that needed renewed, but then when you click on it, it had a whole list of them down through there. YouTube Studio was one, YouTube, and all my other apps. They all needed to be updated.
Yeah, if there's anyone who's not included in the Cozy Fall Soup collab that still wants to, you can email me or Heather, either one, and we can still add you to one of the days. We're doubling up on the dates, so if you want to get in, there's still time for that.
And I don't, Heather, if you were in here or not, but I want to do that too. I want to get to know some of you people and have you come over on my channel and interview you. And I'll be more than willing if you want to interview me. Once I get my chompers, then I will come to yours and you can interview me. I'm not backwards. I'm really not. That's what I'm saying. These not having my chompers is what messing me up right now.
Yeah, Jamie, I wanted to tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Don't be afraid to tell your friends what you're going through so we can help you, empathize with you, and not be worried about you, because like I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what it was. And I was like, if she would just tell me, I could help.
I wanted to so bad, but I'm like, but not. It wasn't just that. It was other little things going on in my life, and
I understand. I understand. I know. I get this.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Can you tell? I'm running my flapper. I'm doing better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, when your mouth is going, that's me. If I'm up on live and my mouth is going, I'm fine. When I am quiet and I'm turning down lives and I'm not making videos and then, that's when you know something's wrong. When the videos run out and I'm not up on lives and I'm not commenting in chats and text and things, that's when you know something's wrong. Because when I'm not feeling well mentally or physically, I retreat.
Yes, I do the same thing.
So
well, not that this time of year, I'm busy.
That's when you got to worry about me, is when I retreat. Because sometimes when things are really bad, that's when I don't talk to anybody.
Exactly.
Sometimes not even my husband. He has to wait till he gets home to see
exactly.
what state of mind am I in when he gets home. Yeah.
Dale's in Texas. I'm in Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland.
Maryland. You're in Maryland. You must be married.
Maryland.
Are you married in Maryland?
Some days, yes, ma'am.
Other days,
not so much.
Yeah, I know.
I work Fridays and Saturdays. That's why y'all don't see me. Heads up, who's in here on Fridays and Saturdays? I work from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. And so when I come home, usually when I get home, I'm exhausted. I am 62 years old. I walk around on concrete for 8 hours a day. When I come in, I'm done.
So, I bet. Yeah.
I'm done. And then I get up Friday and Saturday both. I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's why, so don't think I'm ignoring you or whatever. I'm just not on there Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay, Angela, I got your ooey gooey butter cake bars video watched. We're good. You got that done.
You going streaks on YouTube?
Huh?
Templin Acre said I go in streaks on YouTube. Forgive me, I'm not talking correctly. Don't laugh. Go ahead and laugh. I can't see you laughing. We're good.
Sounds that's south of me in New Brunswick.
New Brunswick.
I go in streaks of on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. I have my moments for sure where I could talk your ear off, and other times, you can't find me anywhere. It's like, where's Gail? Where's Gail? That's when I'm either sick or mentally not feeling good. It's physical or mental.
Oh
Same,
no, I totally get it.
same reaction to physical and mental. So you don't know if it's physical or mental or both. And sometimes it can be both.
Mine might be a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it could be a little. Yeah, well, as women, we have multiple problems at the same time.
I'm a Gemini, so yeah, I got problems. I got issues. And I've been running this. So, did y'all see my bowl koozies I made? I was tickled to death. Now I'm going to make some pot holders. And my
Did you
favorite time
put
of
them on your community tab?
yes, I did. They're not fall colors, but they're on there. But they're way down there because I've been sharing everybody's stuff out. They're way down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You should include them on a video too.
Yeah, it will be in the next one, Gail. Hint,
Yeah.
hint. It'll be in there. Hint, hint.
Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying now. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Okay. I'm too old to pick it up. I'm glad you are.
Yeah, we used to say that to my niece. She's now a grown up, but we used to say that to my niece. We're picking up what you're laying down, and she didn't get that it was like a saying, and she was like, "I'm not picking it up. You pick it up." I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
I thought to say that, but I was like, nah, it wouldn't come out right. And
No,
yes, Heather, I am
it-
sewing now.
for you, Jamie, it would be funny.
What?
Hi, Tammy. How are you?
Hoo. Hi, Tammy. Guess what I'm doing today, Tammy? I'm going to make me some infused essential mint oil. And I'm going to use my Instapot to heat it up.
Yep. So yeah,
I'm
if
excited.
you stew in an Instapot, you could totally do stew in an Instapot or a crock pot or whatever. Whatever you want. Do it in whatever you want. I love soup, so I'm excited for the soup. I actually signed up to do 2 days of soup myself. I have several recipes I've saved. So I'm going to try to pick out a new soup recipe, but if of course, if you run out of ideas, if you posted the video a year or 2 or 3 ago, do it again. Nobody will ever know.
Gail, don't tell everybody what you're doing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Do the same one, do a different one. It doesn't matter. It's all new. People aren't going to remember, oh, you did that last year.
Most people don't go back 4 years ago to watch that video. They just watch whatever pops up, or they'll Google it. And if it, you know what I mean?
I mean, the only people that might accidentally catch you in that are people that are currently going through your playlist. Those people, they might know what's in there. They might have pulled up my food and be like, girl, you posted that sausage soup 1 year ago. Or 3.
They're not going to connect them.
Well, seriously, if you posted it 3 years ago or 2 years or even a year ago, nobody's going to know. You could do it again.
No, they're not.
You do it better. You might do it better than you did last
time. Change your thumbnail, whatever.
Yeah.
You can redo it. I see a lot of people take them down and redo something and put it back up.
I don't take them down because I don't want to lose the views or the watch time from that. But I just put it in. It's in the playlist 2 or 3 times, however many times. Like my hot spice tea recipe, the very first recipe I did at my very first video was hot spice tea. So this year, who knows? I may turn around and do it again because guess what? You guys didn't watch my video from 4 years ago. So are you going to care if I post hot spice tea again? Nope, you're really not, because
or Gail, another thing you could do, I thought about moving some of my videos from my other channel, Timber Hill, over to this one where I've done cooking. My phone will let me screen record that without the sound, and I can do it that way and just totally redo it and post that. Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Yep.
awesome.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. I have to go back through and look, see what I got.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. I can't save any of my old content. People talk about that sometimes. I'm like, my phone would be just eat up if I did. Like my phone's eat up enough already with just this, few months of videos. There's no way I could keep like years and years worth of content. There's no way on my laptop or my phone. I mean, it would just be.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
delete them after I get them up, and even if they're on YouTube, I try to get them edited and put on YouTube. That way I can clear out my phone.
And I need to do that. I actually, the other day, I went to try to post something and it was getting held up for the lack of memory thing. So I need to go through and I need to sit down and spend some time actually deleting all the videos that I've posted. So I don't like to delete them until I know they posted, but who has a cold processed milk and honey recipe for soap? Did you look it up on YouTube and Pinterest or hey, maybe Tammy knows. Ask Tammy. She might know something.
Tammy and Lisa from California.
Yeah, they might have know somebody that's done that before. I love soup too. Yeah, yesterday I wasn't feeling too good, so I actually made myself a homemade.
It might, Victoria, try it.
Chicken noodle soup. Actually, I'm going to have that for lunch today. Leftover chicken noodle soup. I'm going to heat it up in a pan and I'm going to totally have that for, yeah.
I like soup, and who is with me on this? I like the thick, creamy soup. I don't like the watery ones. I don't. My husband, I like the nice thick.
That's
like
what I did yesterday. So I made kind of a non-traditional chicken noodle soup. What I do is I put like milk or almond milk in it, or you could even do heavy cream. Mm-hmm. And I put in it, I put cream of chicken soup.
Yeah. But I watched the video. It's on Soup Timber, hosted by Leanne Mennonite Farmhouse. And the lady, I forget where she's from. I just watched it last night. Oh my gosh, she made a chicken. What the heck did she call it? A chicken, and it was thick and creamy. And at the very end, she topped it off with diced up green onions. Oh my gosh, it looked so freaking good.
Mine is kind of like a chicken noodle soup with ranch in it. So I made my own. Let me show you.
Yeah, please do. Well, we said show us. We didn't want to see your logo. That's not soup. That's not soup, Gail.
No, I'm not showing you the soup. I'm showing you. I made this yesterday. This is homemade powdered ranch. So I made a ranch chicken noodle soup yesterday. So I put almond milk in it to thicken it up. And also there's non-fat milk in this. And this way you can have and so then anytime I make the chicken noodle soup, I can add this. And you can also add a little cornstarch. You can add some milk, some non-fat milk or whatever, or powdered milk, and that'll thicken up your soup to where it's creamy and not like runny, like you're saying. So it was a creamy. Like chicken noodle soup is like water, but I put the milk in it. So that makes it. So I love that. Somebody gave me that recipe at work and I love it. I don't do it that way.
You can
do a video on it. Maybe I'll do that as one of my recipes, but
because it's funny you say that because I think it was last week. I was like, I need to figure a recipe out how to make my own ranch, powdered ranch.
I
You said
have
I
the
haven't.
recipe. I did that recipe at least twice on Gail Southern Living. So I
Oh,
can
you
pull that
do?
up and I could send that to you. I have that. I have that.
Okay.
Done that.
All right.
Done that.
Good.
I did the
That's
powdered
good.
ranch and I also did taco seasoning.
I did taco seasoning and I love it, and I need to make some more.
Yeah,
But I want that ranch one.
I have made it in a half gallon, but I didn't have enough powdered milk. So I figured this size was good for now. But once I get more powdered milk, I might do another one this size. And this will get me through, you could do dips or soup or chicken, whatever. So it's already made up. It's so easy. And then I have my own dill that I harvested out of my garden,
Ooh.
that's been dehydrated. So
Yes,
yeah.
I think I have one little container
And it
of.
makes it healthier too. So you never know. I'm going to make 2 soups, so I might pull out my ranch chicken noodle soup. I might do that,
There you go.
show y'all. I just might do that. But
You should.
they
This time,
ask me
Mike,
if
let's
you
do it.
had to tell what soups you're doing, and I say no, because if P&J and Heather and Tammy all did a chicken noodle soup, guess what? It would be 3 different ways. So we're not
Exactly.
telling people what to do. Do what you want to do.
Yeah, everybody does. Yeah, everybody does something
Everybody's
different.
gonna do it different, and why not see all the ways so you can decide, which way you want to try. Yeah,
You cow soap
recipe.
mold. Okay, what the heck is a cow soap mold?
Shaped like a cow. She means she
Oh,
probably
oh. I
she
was like,
made. You know
you
how
sure you don't want to beat Bumblebee?
Yeah,
You sure you
Lisa
don't want to beat?
Lisa and Heather both made a piggy shaped soap. I bet that Heather wants a cow shape.
I would like to have a hummingbird. I want a hummingbird.
Cow soap molds. Yeah, she wants a mold to shape it like a little cow.
Oh, it didn't dawn on me. My bad.
I'll try to remember to send that recipe to you guys. Um, it might inspire a new creation. You never know.
Oh, thank you, Victoria. Oh, you have bees and piggies. Oh, okay. You have any hummingbirds?
Thank you, Victoria. Appreciate it. She's running both of her channels at the same time.
Hold on.
I have bees and piggies. Yeah, I have like roses and I don't know. I have different things. Yeah, everybody has their own recipe, their own way of doing it. Some people in their chicken noodle soup may use broke up spaghetti, and other people, may use, fat rigatoni noodles. Some people may use the twirly noodles. So it's, you know, it could be 50 million different ways. It could be the pasta, it could be the sauce, the way they
I'll be right back. I gotta get pour hubby a glass of iced coffee. I'll be right
Okay.
back. So don't go nowhere.
All right, no problem.
He might be spoiled. Just
So
a tad.
soup. Yeah, I'm actually going to have that leftover chicken noodle soup for lunch. If hubby left it for me, I'm going to have that. There was actually 2 small bowls of the soup left. So if he took both of them, of course I can't have it. But if he took only one, then I can still have the soup today for leftover, and I probably will. Yeah, there's a lot of recipes. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try something new. At least one of my recipes is going to be new. The other one might be new and it might be a revived recipe. Or I might make it different by making it in the crock pot instead of in a regular pan. Yeah, I can't wait. Every year when I do this soup collaboration, there's always like 3 or 4 soups I want to try. So I have to pick and I have to do like 1 or 2 each payday because the ingredients and stuff. And That's where I came up with the creamy sausage soup. That was a recipe from Journey Along with Shannon. But instead of putting mild breakfast sausage like I do, she put Italian sausage or Italian, yeah, I guess it's called Italian sausage. So I actually put mild breakfast sausage in it, and we love it. Matter of fact, recently we tried the creamy sausage soup with hamburger meat, and guess what? It's not the same. We're used to having the breakfast sausage in it, and so that's the way we think it ought to be now. And that is my favorite soup. And that was from about 3 years ago when I did this collaboration. And then I contacted Shannon with Journey Along with Shannon. I said, "Hey, Shannon, do you mind if I do that creamy sausage soup recipe?" And she's like, "No problem at all." And I'm, go for it. And I even tagged her channel. So I did that soup, and that is one of our favorite soups that we do. That's mine and my husband. That is still mine and my husband's favorite soup.
Hey, I'm back.
Furniture around, that sounds complicated. Never make a recipe the same way twice. Yeah. I know. I can't even remember what I did last time most of the time. Yeah, I was upset with my blender. I didn't realize how much I used my blender until it was spoiled. I have spoiled husband too. He's clueless about making his own cup of coffee, making his own coffee. Oh no.
It's already made up in a pitcher. All he had to do was get some ice out, put it in the glass, and pour his iced coffee in the cup over the ice. Oh, can you get it for me?
Yeah, I want to write down your recipe, Jamie, and try it your way. I like to try different stuff. I want to try it your way too. I think I need some. Didn't you do yours with liquid creamer?
Yes, and I buy the zero sugar.
So much easier now that I don't have a blender for the time being. It would be nicer to have a liquid creamer, because it's hard to do powdered creamer by just mixing it with the spoon.
Yeah, and it really doesn't cost that much, girlfriend.
I know. I tried to get a free coupon for some liquid creamer, but I haven't gotten any in the mail yet.
I haven't gotten any yet.
No, but I love it. That was always, when I was doing couponing, that was always my favorite free coupon to get, was the International Delight.
Yep, that's what I use.
Coffee creamer. And then I would pick different flavors every time, but that was always my very favorite one to get. And you can go on there, www.internationaldelight.com, and hit the contact us, fill it out with your address, and they'll mail coupons to your house.
Oh, wow.
And if you've never done it before, they'll probably mail you some free coupons. If nothing else, they'll mail you the dollar ones, but still, that's still $1 off. That stuff is like $5, guys. So
it is.
Sometimes depends on what size you get or whatever.
I think I buy the bigger ones, not the biggest size I have, but the next to the biggest. I think it's 32 ounces, maybe. Not the small one, but the next one up. And I think I pay like $3.57. Don't quote me on that, at Walmart.
Yeah.
And I like to make a batch up at one time. Another trick that I use is I'll make a pot of coffee, turn it off, and I'll stick it in a half a gallon mason jar, let it chill before I add any creamer. It doesn't curdle the creamer. And then I get out and I can go by the color, and I put it in that way. And then you could add your syrup, the clear syrup that they sell, zero sugar syrup. Add
I know what you're talking about.
That and some ice. And then if you really want to get fancy, you can buy like your Hershey syrup or generic syrup and squeeze that around the inside of your cup. And then you're good to go. It's really good. You got to give it a try.
One thing I do to make the powdered creamer like a not so bad for you, so you can have it without all the extra calories. I take this and I put the plain creamer, just the plain powdered creamer, and the flavored sugar-free powdered creamer, and I mix them in a jar like this. And that way you're kind of cutting down on the calories a little bit. And so I have this. Occasionally I do buy the liquid, but usually I have the powdered creamer. But you can only use this for iced coffee if you have a blender. It doesn't work good it doesn't work good. I got jars everywhere, guys. I got jars for everything. And on the very top, sometimes I'll write, like I just did this, so I didn't write ranch, but I can tell what that is because you can see the parsley and the dill, the green.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times I'll have what it is on the very top. I love soup with hot sausage and hamburger. And
I know, Jen. That sounds good.
Yep, it does.
And
It's time
said buttermilk, just add vinegar to regular milk. I don't buy regular milk. I buy that fat-free, the lowest one.
That hot apple cider, like it was 91 degrees and I made that recipe. And I asked my friends, I was like, hey guys, you think I should put this recipe out now or should I hold it till October? They're like, well, it's cold somewhere.
Oh,
they said, put the word fall in front of it and put it out now. So I did. I threw the word fall in front of it.
wow, that's awesome, Jennifer. I didn't know anything about that.
Popular tag words for this season. I think things that have to do with fall. Cozy, warm, fall.
Hello, Karen. Welcome in. Thank you for coming.
I used two of those words. I used fall, hot, spiced, apple cider. I think, yeah, I used fall and spiced. Buttermilk. Just add vinegar to regular milk.
Okay. Instead of buying heavy whipping cream, how can you make it at home? I know I could Google it, but who has made heavy whipping cream?
If
at home.
And no.
Heather says creepy might be one. Hello, Fairbanks. Welcome in. Thank you for coming.
Did I video what? What do you think Heather is asking me if I made a video on? Jamie, help me follow her logic.
Oh, what? Here, I'm trying to lean on something that ain't there.
Turtle. Hello, Karen. Welcome in.
Oh, now Heather, whipped milk and butter, maybe.
Hello, Fairbanks Studios.
Oh, it's bricks. I said banks. I always get that wrong.
Might be one. Yeah, creepy might be one of the words. Anything with Halloween or creepy, scary. Yeah, all the Halloween words. Yeah. Whipped milk and butter, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know how to make. Ask Heather. She's the expert on everything, not me. I'm dumber than a sack of rocks, guys.
Yeah, we'll cut that. Yeah, here's ranch makeup. I thought that's what she was talking about, Gail, but I wasn't sure.
If you take the thicker part of fresh milk,
we don't have a fresh cow,
and whip it thicker. Huh.
Your ranch mix. You said your ranch mix.
Oh yeah, I do have
Miss Odyssey, welcome in.
Yes. I do have a video on powdered ranch. I believe I've done that recipe at least twice on Gail Southern Living.
Okay, well, it must be way back there, young lady.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beth with BNS Odyssey. How are you? Yeah, I probably did that a while back.
We don't have a goat either, Heather. You gonna lend us your goat?
Yeah. Or goat.
Or a donkey, maybe donkey. Oh, really? Donkey? No, Heather, I ain't falling for the donkey. I'm not falling for that one. Oh, Angela, I appreciate you. We appreciate you being here so much. Good luck with your appointment today. Love you, girl.
Let's see.
And that's an appointment. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, here it is. 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Did you
2
find
years
it?
ago.
Post it in the chat so people can snag it up.
Let's see. Let me go back to the live. To the live.
To the live. I want to say to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
I want to say I posted it on my channel because I was making it and I wanted, instead of having to look it up every time, I'd put in Gale Southern Living and then Ranch. I think I posted it on my community tab so I could find.
Now don't post nothing until we get over there. Wait till we get over there to snag that up.
Yeah.
We could probably just Google it. What's the title? What's the video title?
Powdered ranch dressing. Boom.
Okay.
There.
Oh, thank you, Tammy.
There you go.
Tammy's still here.
There you
Thank you, Gail.
Powdered ranch dressing. Yeah.
If y'all want to click on it and go over there and then save to watch later, and then you can go back and get it.
Yeah,
What for dinner? Heather, are you hungry already?
I had to make it yesterday. Oh, I don't know all I know is I went to the store and I bought a pound of hamburger. And so I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to use half of it for whatever I'm making tonight. And the other half I'm going to put up in the freezer because there's only 2 of us. So I only cook half a pound of hamburger.
There you go.
So I don't know what we're having, but all I know is it's going to have hamburger in it.
I have no clue. That's what I said. I got that Instant Pot and whatever I can. Well, if it's like, yeah.
All I know is
and hamburger don't take long to thaw out. I leave it in the bag, stick it in a bowl of cold water, and it thaws out within a few hours. Sitting in my thing. In cold water, not hot. In cold water.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I made delicious cheeseburgers yesterday because it was National Cheeseburger Day, y'all, yesterday.
I heard that on Susan's live that it was cheeseburger day, and she had cheeseburgers for dinner too.
So, that's my weakness is cheeseburger.
Yeah, I would have had to go to the store for that because I didn't have any.
Victoria says she's having leftover beef, sausage, and potatoes.
Used for the bread.
Leftovers. What are you having, Paula? Thank you, Paula. She dropped that link too.
Dressing. Thank you, Paula, she posted the link as well for the. I have.
Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back talking to y'all.
Taco seasoning and powdered Italian dressing. You know, the powdered Italian dressing. I made all 3 of those.
Oh, you got a video on the Italian as well?
Yeah, I do. I have that.
Right.
I'm trying to make a whole series of the powdered, and then
you need to just put your powdered recipes in their own playlist. I
was trying to think of something else I could do, and I could only think of those 3 powdered mixes. Can you think of anything else I could have done? You know what I did think of the other day? Allspice or pumpkin spice. Make up your own allspice or pumpkin spice. Hello, John, with Hunting and Stuff with Jane.
Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And you know what I was thinking about? Because I love I forget what brand it is, but I absolutely love, it's called Hamburger Bomb. Oh my gosh, it's good in everything. It's called Hamburger Bomb.
Hamburger Bomb.
It's so good. Ooh, girl. Yummy.
Else think of a powdered thing I could do. I've done taco seasoning, I've done powdered ranch, and I've done powdered Italian dressing. Is there anything else? Poultry seasoning? Oh, she's got some ideas. Poultry seasoning, homemade bacon bake. I love that. I'm writing it down.
Writing them down, Gail. Write them down, Gail.
You know, you gotta keep. You know, you got to keep moving along. Mix, shake and bake. Shake and bake. I'm going to look that up because surely there's something out there that has that where you could do like, you know, breadcrumbs and seasonings and I don't know what else, but something.
Oh, have y'all been? I think it's the Texas Roadhouse. I have a thing for their cinnamon honey butter or cinnamon butter or whatever they put on their rolls. It is to die for.
Yeah. I want to try to do some stuff that people are actually looking for. Because when I did taco seasoning, I think I did taco seasoning first, then powdered ranch.
Ooh,
But I
Italian.
love having
Italian
that powdered ranch because
Italian seasoning.
you could put that on anything: potatoes, chicken, baked potato, whatever.
An
Whatever.
Italian spice from a recipe I found, and it was awful. Oh, geez,
Yeah, I actually have a little
Oh,
glass.
that's another good one, Echo. French onion soup mix.
Yeah. Huh.
I use panko crumbs and add spices. Yes.
French
And to maybe tacos.
onion
Oh, for dinner. For her dinner, maybe
soup
tacos.
mix.
What time's dinner?
French
Y'all
onion
making me
soup mix.
hungry.
I'll look that up and see if I can find a recipe. Yeah. Maybe you might have tacos. I would have tacos if I had tortillas, but I don't have any tortillas right now. Or like crunchy. I don't have crunchy shell gravy mix. Like
Oh, I learned to make gravy finally. Different flavors. I finally figured that one out. And biscuits, homemade biscuits.
I'm guessing one of the ingredients in a powdered would be, like non-fat milk. Like
I used to use the French onion soup mix in my hamburgers or in my meatloaf. That gives it some nice flavor. Hello, Kristen. Welcome in. Thank you for coming.
how are you?
There's a shake and bake LOL remind me of a movie. Jeez, Heather.
Yeah. Oh, I was watching that 90s show. Not that 70s show, but that 90s show.
I don't think I watched that.
What's her name? Mrs. Foreman. Mrs. Foreman. I forget. Kitty. Yeah, Kitty Foreman. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kitty was in the kitchen and she had her gallon size bag and she was all like shake and bake and she was dancing like a crazy person. And I was just laughing. I was like, oh my gosh. And her moves were so like hilarious. I just couldn't stop laughing. Kitty Foreman dancing with her shake and bake chicken. That was so funny.
Yes, Karen, I agree. That was funny. That was funny.
We just watched that the other day, the show where she did the shake and bake and she was dancing all crazy in her kitchen. First, it was Carmen Electra dancing. Then later, it was her dancing. Carmen Electra was a different kind of dance than what Kitty did. Kitty's dance was hilarious. I love her. She's like my favorite character on that show. Yeah.
Same movie.
You like that 70s show. That 90s show is pretty funny too.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I thought about that too, Echo. Protein
Same
mix.
movie. If you're not first, you're last.
My daughter does the protein or does her iced coffees, and then she adds a protein powder in her. I love my
do regular and high protein mixes by adding the protein powder. That 90s show.
Victoria, are you gonna look that up, Victoria?
Yeah, not all of the humor will go along with what some people think. Not all the humor, but just decide for yourself. But yeah. You have to know what to listen to and what to ignore, basically.
Exactly. Selective hearing.
Yeah, selective hearing. You got to let some of it sink in and some of it roll right off you.
There's a Talladega Nights. I don't think I've heard of it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't watch it.
No, I don't know that. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is from. I don't know what it is. Is it a TV show or like a movie? I don't know. I'll have to look that up, shake and bake. I'm guessing breadcrumbs is one of the main ingredients. It could name flour. It could name, you could make it, hello, famous. How are you? Rooted in
Hello, Reading
essentials.
Essential Oils. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Driving and listening. Yeah, he was doing his driving chat the other day. And, of course, he can't look down at the chat all the time, while he's in there. So you're just chatting away, but, he can just, I know I've done that before. It's hard. It's hard to do a driving chat because it's hard to see. Even like if you're driving to a meeting.
Jan, pull up Jan's comment. Oh my goodness, that's something I would do, Jan. Oh my goodness gracious.
Had flour everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. That does sound like something I would do. Yeah. If y'all could see me in the kitchen sometimes, I'm joking, laughing, dancing, singing to myself. Jan actually caught me singing to myself because I was doing a Marco Polo.
Thank you,
And
Jennifer.
I thought that thing was shut off, right? So I was singing some song to myself, and she markles back, "Hey, nice singing voice." And I'm like, "What? You heard me sing?" And yeah, I guess I had left it on and I was singing. But yeah, I sing to myself all the time. Yeah, I do that.
I'm reading the chat.
I went to shake the ketchup when it ended up down Mom's back and on the ceiling.
Oh no.
I think my older sister and I, Gretchen, I think we had a fight in the kitchen, and Mom and Dad were working together that day. And so they came home and there was like spaghetti on the ceiling.
Oh no.
We tried to clean everything up, right? So Mom and Dad would know. But Mom said, well, I didn't want to get mad because y'all had taken all the time to make us a nice dinner. So we made spaghetti for them. But they realized we had got in a fight somewhere in there because there was some spaghetti that had made it up to the ceiling. But we didn't look up when we were cleaning up our mess. So yeah, it must have been edible. Mom said she didn't want to say anything. So, but we got caught. But yeah, Gretchen and I used to fight. She used to pick at me. She's an irritating little thing sometimes, I tell you. I remember one time I got mad and chased her all the way in the bathroom and did she slam my fingers or I slammed her fingers? One of us got our fingers slammed in the bathroom door. I know that happened. Yeah, we had some knockdown, drag out fights. She and I were like totally
exactly, Heather.
Food fights are fun until the cleanup. Yeah, they are. I don't know what we were doing. We were probably just
right, Jan? Check them caps.
I know we were I know at times it could be a power struggle. Like Mom and Dad left me in charge. No, they left me in charge. Well, of course they left her in charge. I'm
the oldest. I'm more.
She was the oldest, so it had to have been her left in charge. But I think we were power hungry sometimes, and I think that it could be anything, I don't even remember what we used to fight about. I have no idea.
I didn't want to be in charge because then I couldn't leave the house. You're in charge. You got to stay there and mind everybody. No, I ain't doing that. Bye. Have fun.
Yeah. So hubby decided to leave the tile that he's pulling out of our main bathroom in the hallway. Well, I go running down the hall and I scrape my leg. He goes in, pours straight alcohol on it. I yell bloody murder.
Oh, no.
Then he put some antiseptic. That hurt too. Then he came in and put toilet paper and wrapped it with a wrap. And then he goes to pull out the toilet paper with tweezers. So yesterday I go walking down the hall because the tile is still there. And I scraped it a little bit again. And I texted him. I said, hey, I scraped my leg again on that tile. He said, I'll move it this weekend, but I have to remind myself to walk slowly through that hall because it's sitting there. Like, we got a hot mess going on over here. You can't see it from here, but over there it's a mess because we got a bathroom renovation going on right now. And we've already got it. We had to paint over. Bubble wrap would be good. Yeah. It was ouch, the alcohol. And to embarrass my husband for doing that, pouring straight alcohol on it, I'm telling the story to everybody.
Yeah, so when you see them, say something about it.
And if you did you hear my funny camper story, Jamie?
I don't know if I did or not, be honest, but tell us again.
Trial run on the camper, right? We did a trial run. So I have to go to the bathroom and you have to climb down. I'm in the loft and the stepdaughter was right on the bench bed thing right next to the bathroom. So I go down in there to go to the bathroom. There's no light in the bathroom, okay? This is our trial run. So it's only our second time to sleep in there. The first time was at his mama's. So I go down there to go to the bathroom and I'm getting up and I'm deciding to leave the bathroom. Well, when I did that, I hit my hand on the handle and gave myself a shower, fully clothed, at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's pouring. Water is pouring down all over me at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I am laughing. Hubby can't hear me because he's doing his devotion in the cab of the truck. He can't hear me. And stepdaughter over here isn't moving. And I am cracking up. I don't know what else to do. Do I laugh? Do I cry? Finally, I had to get out to figure out how to turn it off. I was panicking because cold water was pouring on top of me. I mean, and I was like soaked. And so finally I got it turned off. I got the water turned off. I'm still laughing. I climb back up to the loft. I don't know where any towels or anything. I don't know where nothing is because it's dark. And she's asleep. And she's asleep and he's doing the motion. And so I crawl up there and I'm freezing because my clothes are wet, right? He doesn't know till he gets back in. And I'm telling him the story about me, taking a shower at 5 a.m. So I was like, man, we need to get a light for in there so you know where you're putting your hands. So he got some kind of a motion sensor. And I'm guessing the reason there's not a light in there has to do with the fact that it's a shoilet and you can both use the bathroom and sit on the toilet to have a shower. And there's a drain right there, where the water's going down. But I was covered in water. That's
a nice way to get woke up there, Miss Gail.
I was not really in a good mood after that. I really wasn't. It was funny, but then I was freezing, and that part wasn't. Being cold was not fun.
No, it's not.
Rude awakening, definitely. So then I had the surprise shower. I had the scrape of the tile, and then a few days after I scraped my leg on the tile, sitting on the couch, and Bright is the male cat. He's sitting on my lap. Hubby decides he's going to give him a little pat on the butt. Well, he doesn't like that. So what does he do? He panics, and now I have a huge double scrape on my belly. So I have an injury to my leg. I have an injury to my belly. I mean, I look like
walking boo-boo.
I know. Hello, Beth. I don't know if I said hi to her or not, but yeah, I'm a walking. I don't get injured that often. I'm a walking boo-boo. Yeah, I take showers in the middle of the night, scraping my leg, getting attacked by cats. Yeah, I need to just stay in the bedroom and not leave the house, I think. Yeah, but anyway, I've been trying to work on mending the beds. I didn't feel too great yesterday, so I wasn't too energetic. But I'm going to try. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get some more, or maybe this evening. I'm ready.
I gotta get up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go to work tomorrow. I am not ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like any fun at all. So do you
Mm-mm.
work 2 days a week or 3
That's
days?
it. Nope, 2 days, Friday and Saturday.
2 days
That
a week.
is
Wow.
it. That is it. That's all I need.
I actually considered going to my mom's town and getting a temporary job and working a couple of weeks, you
Yeah,
know,
at least for the holidays.
working a couple of weeks because you can take a temp job for a week or two and then
Yeah.
come back home and just make a little money, just make a little spending money. I've thought about it. I've seriously considered it. Now, I can't do hard physical work now after my injury, but I can do office work like answering the phone, taking
There
messages,
you go.
that kind of thing. So I'm thinking about it. I might do that. We'll see.
Yeah, just do it temporary, just to have you a little spending money.
Yeah, a little mad money so I can go mad.
Good man. Yeah, I got a stopping problem. I started I started sewing, so I'm like, oh yeah, I need this and I need that material. Oh, that material's pretty. Oh, I need that ruler and I
Yeah,
need that.
I
I
have
need this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm
a
going crazy.
new, there's a new thing that I noticed on YouTube called a brand connect, and you can look in your YouTube studio for it. And I believe I don't know if it's set up for monetized channels or non-monetized channels, but you might look on your YouTube studio for it. And basically what it is you're doing it's kind of like when we do these reviews for companies, they send us like a hedger or a weed eater or some kind of kitchen gadget or whatever. So there's a thing that you can do that. And I found it and I signed up for it. I haven't got any
Yes,
offers yet. I just did it yesterday. So if you are a monetized channel, or even if you're not, just look in your YouTube studio and see if you can find it. So I'm hoping they'll send me some offers. I try not to set my price too high because I am
yeah,
poor and I need the money.
yes. Oh no, I get that.
So we'll see if I get any offers on it. Now you'll see the videos coming out. That'll be on my regular channel. And I just wanted to open that up to anybody. Monetized or not, look for that option. If you see it, sign up for it. You'll set a rate for a long form video. You'll set a rate for a shorts video, and they'll pay you. So we'll see. I'll let you know if I get any offers on that. But I wanted to let you guys know about that little thing I found yesterday. Well, I found it a week ago, but then I had to marinate over it for a while. And then yesterday, asked a couple of people what I thought the rate should be and determined between those two people what rate I wanted to offer. And then we'll see if I get any offers on it. So it just happened yesterday. You know, these things, sometimes they could take a week or a month or whatever. And I'll know if I set my rate too high or too low by how many offers I get. And then if it is a monetized thing, then when you get to that point, because all of you guys are going to get to that point too, then when you get to that point, you can ask me, and by then maybe I'll have some more information. Because I didn't really have anybody to ask because I didn't know anybody who had done that specific thing. And it's through YouTube. If you look on your YouTube studio on your phone or on your laptop, but it would be easy if you're going to set it up. If you find it on your phone, it'd be easier to set it up on your laptop because you can go in there and pick subjects that you're interested in, you know.
Heather, what happened to your Thursday live craft? And it's today Thursday. Are you going live today, Miss Heather?
It's a good question. I'll
Hi,
go
Amy.
first.
How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, you should go live today, and we can all jump over there.
Yeah, well, you're probably right there, Beth, but I was in no position to make any decisions. I was throbbing. My brain could not even think at the time because it hurt.
What do you mean? Well, no. She said, well, no.
Yeah, cold shower was no fun.
How early is it for you, Annie?
Yeah, the Shoilet got me. That's an evil Shoilet.
You need to get there again, girl.
Yeah, I know. Hello,
Victoria, yes.
our
Is
urban
it-
homestead Annie. If you would send me
Yeah. Go to
a
the Google Play
email,
Store, Annie, and look, type in YouTube Studio, and there's a download for it. There's an app for it. You just connect your channel.
Annie, if you will send me an email to gailsouthernliving@gmail.com so I can send you the information on the Cozy Fall Soup Collab. I have one that's kind of like your guidelines, things that you do, and then I have one that's the calendar for the Soup Collab. So if you'll send me an email, I'll send that to you. I could not find your email. I did not have your email. So if you'll send me an email, you can send it to me or you can send it to Heather and we'll send it out to you. But if you'll please send us an email so we can get you the information on that. As I know we've got you set up
Victoria, except for that.
Date for the Cozy Fall Soup Collab. Is the YouTube Studio accessible from your phone? It is. It is accessible from your phone.
Got
There
to download that.
will be a few different. Yeah, go to your Play Store for iPhone or Android. Go to your Play Store, put in YouTube Studio, download the app onto your phone, and you'll link your channel. I haven't done it in a long time, but I know you somehow link your channel. And I think you can
pop up and give you an option. Excuse me.
Yeah, you can do most things on your phone. However, I'll be honest with you, on the YouTube Brand Connect thing, it would be easier to look at and do the stuff from your laptop than your phone. It's one of those things that
But
really,
it's easy to check and respond to comments on your phone, I think.
it would be better to do that on your laptop, in my opinion.
Yep. I'm not a laptop. Excuse me. Phone, not a phone, but a
App.
desktop. I have a desktop.
Studio,
I don't have any separate Wi-Fi to my house, so I have to use my phone's hotspot to connect into my computer.
Correct, Victoria G. YouTube Studio is a separate app. Yes. It's funny when you get down at this far on YouTube, you forget that other people do not know what it is that you know. You forget, like your brain is, you're not trying to be one-sided or talking code. You just don't realize that some people don't know. Because if you take the time to read, though, you'll see Victoria G over here is like, oh, it's a totally separate app. See, you in your brain, you're thinking everybody knows that, but not everybody knows that. You know what I mean? But yeah, on your YouTube Studio app, it will show you. Let me bring mine up real quick and I'll tell you what all it'll tell you. It will tell you how many views you have, your watch time, how many new subscribers you got, your estimated value when you actually get to the point of monetization. It'll tell you that. The arrows will be green if you're doing well. The arrows will point down if you're doing not so good. It will show you the views on your current videos or any video. You can look in there. You can change your description box from your YouTube Studio on your phone. You can change your thumbnail, change your hashtags. You can change anything in your description box. It will show your analytics. You can make comments to your videos from your YouTube Studio. After you hit heart or make a comment back, that particular comment will go bye-bye, so you know what's left of videos you need to still comment on.
Yeah, just refresh it.
The last page is a $sign. If you're not monetized, it will show you how many hours you have, how many subs you have. Now that Broken Hearts Ministry has reached 1,000, it doesn't show my subs anymore because I've hit that. But it does show me my watch time, and it says 3668 out of 4,000 watch hours. So that's what I need to reach the last level. But it shows you that much stuff. And in there, also is the Brand Connect, but it's not showing it on Broken Hearts Ministry. It only showed it on Gail's Southern Living. So I'm guessing you probably have to reach both levels of monetization, because I have a channel that's fully monetized and a channel that's half monetized. I know that sounds weird, half monetized, but that YouTube Studio gives you a ton of information.
It's quite helpful.
It is quite helpful, but there are a few things that are easier to do. It may be that as well, Victoria. I'm not going to say it may be that as well, but you can download a separate app for it, and it's the very last thing on my page. It says YouTube Studio. It's just a little icon on my phone right there, and then my YouTube is up in here, whereas my YouTube Studio is down here. So when I want to look at comments or do all the stuff, I just go in here, and then I could just go from dashboard to content to analytics to comments to the $. All that stuff is right here. Location to see who is subscribed to your channel. There is a way to do that on the laptop. I don't know how to do that on your phone, if there's a way to do that on your phone. I do know how to do that on the laptop, but I don't know how to do that on your phone. Do you know anything about that, Jamie?
Thank you for coming. What was that?
She's asking about looking at your subscribers. You can do that on your laptop, but I don't think you can do that on your phone, can you?
No, you cannot. You can't check on your phone. You have to actually get on your laptop or your desktop and go to your YouTube on your laptop or desktop. Go into your app and then you can go in there. But I have not seen it on the YouTube Studio, but they're constantly changing things on there here lately.
Yeah, and I think this Brand Connect thing is a beta test. It's a testing thing. Okay, thank you for coming in, Prairie.
Thank you, Jennifer, for explaining that too. I thought it, but it didn't come out my mouth.
Some people have their channels set to not allow people to see they are subscribed, so they may only see. Yeah, you're only going to see the people who have it set to public to see their subscribes. You're not going to see the hidden ones. There's hidden ones in there. Yeah. I personally want them to see that I'm subscribed to them, so they'll come back. But that's just me. Not everybody thinks of things the way I think of things. Also, when you're signing up for these giveaways, some channels do check to see if you're subscribed to them. Like people in Fall Fest, the channel signed up for that. If they want to, when they pick their winner, they can verify that winner to see if they're friends with their channel, and if they're not, they can pick another winner. So make sure you're subscribed to these people, because they might pick another winner based on the fact that you're not connected with them. They can do that. I didn't put that in the rules, but some channels do that, just so you know, because before they put their video out, you don't know how many times they pick to find someone who was actually connected to their channel. Just saying.
Yeah, what Gail said. Heather said, I want to see the hidden ones.
Yeah, I want to see the hidden ones too. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah. Well, some of these prepping channels, they don't want people to know who's subscribed to them. And some people are just very private, whatever. But I personally want them to know, so they know I'm supporting them. I have no reason at all in the whole wide world to ever want to hide it. I don't, in my opinion, it doesn't benefit you to hide it. You want to make sure it shows, in my opinion, because number one, it could get you out of a giveaway.
Yep.
Number two, it could keep them from connecting back to your channel. I cannot see any purpose in hiding it. In my opinion, that's silly. in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't take my opinion. Make up your own mind, but I don't see a benefit to hiding it. There's only benefits to not hiding it, in my opinion.
Yep.
You hide yours. Yeah. Well, I'm sure Jan has a reason for doing that. I don't know it, and it's none of my business.
If
It's
she wanted us to know, she'd tell us.
famous, maybe. They're famous, so they want to hide it. I mean,
Yeah,
it just because it shows you're subscribed to someone, that they still can't see your address or phone number or where you live or nothing. It's not really.
Post it on your page.
Yeah, until you're monetized, Google doesn't even know where you live. Once you monetize, you have to tell them where you live so you can get paid if you want to get paid. But otherwise, Google doesn't know where you live until you're monetized. Yeah. You're not
I
in.
live in a house with a roof on it.
Well, cyberbullying is a great reason to hide them. However, in my case, I just probably wouldn't be subscribed. I don't like people.
She had a cyber bully. That's why she hit her.
People get so bajiggity about unsubscribing to people. If you subscribe to them and you decide they're not in your same set of morals, unsubscribe. If you're not interested in their content anymore, unsubscribe. Don't worry about it. It's a personal decision. They will not know if you're unsubscribed to them, because you could be some of those people that are secretly hiding who you're subscribed to. So there's no way they're going to know if you unsubscribe them, okay? Because some of these are hidden. You can't know. You don't even know who's subscribed to you, because some of them are hidden. So I don't even know. I mean, I've hidden, there's a few channels I've blocked or reported for bullying. I've had a bully even recently. So, and a lot of you know who that person is. The name is out everywhere, and that person hides under lots of different names. So you can block their main name, but it's really hard to block all their other names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they stopped showing the place of hiding. They actually stopped showing the place that lists your channels. They took that tab off. I think they realized we were using it as a source to find new channels to connect with. So YouTube we're always trying to go forward and faster, and YouTube is always trying to slow us down.
Yep.
So just know that when you get mad at YouTube, they're slowing us down, and we're trying to run. We're trying to run, and they're trying to make us walk.
Yep. Exactly. Well said.
And they're doing it on purpose.
They sure are.
You do it to protect your people. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm sure there's reasons. The way my brain thinks and the way other people's brain thinks is totally different. Personally, I don't feel like I can keep the person who wants to stalk me. I can't keep them all the way away from me. I can only keep them partially away from me. And one thing I can do, and what does help if you do get a stalker, this is my advice from my recent situation. When that person comes into the live after they've done it time and time again, my suggestion is to say, hey, stalker, creeper, I know who you are. I know who you are. You can hide under whatever name you want to, but guess what? I still know who you are. Not only do I know that, I've told other people what you're doing.
Thank you so much. They're awakened by the looking glass reflection. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a blessed, wonderful day. I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah. YouTube does unsub people. That's true. That happens. So it's really hard for anybody to know if you're if you're friends with them. It's hard for them to truly know because there's people hiding it for their reasons, and they're good reasons. I personally know I can't keep myself completely from the stalker people. I can just do the best I can. But if you call out that you know who they are, so far that's worked into the most recent situation as to keeping that person away from me. However, that person is still messing with other people. And I can try to warn those people, but if they don't believe what I'm saying, it's not going to do any good. They're going to have to figure it out on their own. It took me a year to figure it out. But now that I've figured it out, stay away from me. Yeah.
Thank you, Paula.
Sweet talk them? No, that'll make it worse. No.
Yeah.
Tell them who they are. Because even if you don't, they'll think you do. But in my case, I do know who it is. And the reason I know is because as soon as I said that, that person left me alone. They did not email me and say, hey, Gail, why did you block me? They did not say that. That is an admission of guilt. They never talked to me in the chat because they know I know who they are because I told them I know. So I called them out. So call out the person. I didn't call the person out by name because that would be slander. I just said, I know who you are. So they don't know if I knew or if I didn't know. But in my case, I really believe that I did know who it was. Thank you so much for coming in, Awakening. I appreciate you. Fingers are not hitting the letters hard enough. Oops. Yeah. It's an awkward situation. We've had a lot of bullying go on. Everybody handles things differently. If someone comments something mean on my channel, I either report them, block them. Sometimes if it's not that bad, I'll just heart it and make it go away. They're like, why do you do that? I'm just trying to make it go away so I don't have to look at it again. But then after it happens a few times, then finally you have to deal with it, report it, block it, do the things. Or like, why do you heart it? I just want it to go away right now. I don't want to look at it again. But that's silly because they're going to turn around and they're going to do it again. So you might as well just go ahead and block them. But sometimes you're not sure. You're like, am I taking this comment wrong or is this comment really wrong? And then you have to think of it. Is what they're saying true? Or is it just irritating, but it is true? You know, you have to think. And if it's sometimes it's true, but it's just not really how I want them to feel, then I'll just hit hard and make it go away. And hopefully they'll make a nicer comment next time.
I believe so, Victoria. Read Victoria's comment.
Yeah. Sometimes it's because they haven't watched your content. Honestly, people will say, oh, I'm unsubscribed to you. Sometimes that notification, if you really truly love someone on YouTube, if you're always not looking at their content every time they pop that person in front of you, eventually after you reject Jamie and Gail and Paula and Victoria and Jan, after you reject them time and time and time again, YouTube's getting a clue you don't want to watch that person anymore. So eventually they'll take them away. That's just my opinion. But you have to eventually click on their video and watch it, or you're telling YouTube, I don't want to watch them anymore. You're busy. But at one point, when Jamie's video comes up, if I don't eventually click on it and watch something, it will unsubscribe me. That's how it works. It wants you to tell it, I'm still interested in Jamie. I'm still interested in Jan. I'm still interested in Paula and Victoria. So you got to watch the videos of the people you want to stay connected with.
Yeah, maybe not every one of them, but try to go over there, especially if somebody you haven't seen in a while, and just hit and watch an older video. That helps too. Like one from a year or 2 years ago. Go back and hit one of them and watch and leave a comment.
Yeah, text me who it was, Jan. I'm just curious. It's the people who don't know about my recent stalker. They don't. I mean, if you email me and you want to know who it is, I'll give you their name. Okay, but I'm not going to talk about it right here publicly on this.
No, not in public. She'll get in trouble for that.
It is the same one who was on Heather's and Tina's. Yes, Victoria. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yes, it is. It's the same person. Yeah. Yeah, but they.
You're just going to have to message them, Gail.
I'm not. No, I'm done messing with it. They're going to have to figure it out on their own. I've already told people. Half of the people I'm telling, Jamie, aren't listening to me. So what am I going to do? I mean, I'm tired of flapping my gums. You're going to have to figure it out on your own.
Oh, Luann's listening. Thank you, Luann. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it is hard to keep up. You know what's helpful? A helpful tool is that watch later list, because
I've been doing that.
If you put that on a low volume, you can't have it to where it's all the way off. But if you put it on a low volume and your phone's plugged in at night while you're sleeping and it's on a low volume, you can run that watch later list while you are snoozing away. You might make a comment on the first one. You might make a comment on the one when you get up, or if you get up in the middle of the night, you can make a comment. But pretty much they're not going to have comments unless they're the first or last person. But you still, like I try to keep up on Jamie's videos and Heather's videos and Jan's videos. I try to keep up. My phone has watched more of your videos than you know, because I'm always, when I watch one video, I'm loading up another one or two of your videos. So I'm trying to keep up that way, even though I'll pick one and put another one or two in there, so that I'm trying to stay caught up, so it doesn't unfriend me from channels I want to stay friends with.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. If you email me, I'll tell you who it is, who I think it is. I need to start writing names down of who watches mine again. Yeah. Well, one thing you can do is, with keeping up, you can go to your video of that day, and whoever commented on your video you go straight over and comment on one of their videos. You can do that way. That is quite successful in that they took the time to comment on your videos, and they had so many to choose from, and they picked you. So you can do that method. That's one method. You can go to your notifications of who's popped up. But you know what? That notification thing, it shows me people I don't watch regularly. It actually gets on my nerves. I wish it would show, the people I mainly watch, but it doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I try to while I'm sleeping. Yeah, it's great. It's a great thing. And what you can do is you can email that person and let them know that you got it going on. Just letting you know. Sometimes they'll return the favor. Sometimes they won't. It just depends on who the person is.
Yep.
You just speak, just like this is what Tuber Chat says. That is great words. He says, give more than you will. Give more than you're going to receive. Just
don't expect nothing back. Yep.
Give it away. Give it away, and it will return back to you. That's also a semi-religious good practice. Give more than you expect to receive. So if you want someone to do your playlist, do theirs. If you want someone to watch a video, watch theirs. Don't expect more from them than you're willing to give, and don't expect that you're going to get everything back that you give either. Give more. And guess what? It's not karma. It's just life. If you're good to people, they'll be good to you. So I try to be good to people. I try to answer questions. I do know where Popsicle Heather is. Yeah, I do know where. And that person's going to make a video real soon on that. And they'll be sending it on to the next person. So video pending on that. We keep our phone on subscriptions only. Really helps us to keep up. We keep our phone on subscriptions only. It really helps to keep up. What do you think they mean by this, Jamie? Subscriptions only.
I think in your YouTube settings, if you go to your general settings,
It will
it
only
allows you,
your
yeah, you can, if I'm right, Paul, you let me know. I think you can personalize it to who you want notifications from. But I
Yeah,
don't know if it's
I know
general.
my
You know what I mean?
if I'm on my laptop, there's a button for subscriptions and it'll show. And I do occasionally
Man,
change my mind about people because it's putting people up here, but it's not putting the people I watch every day. And so you have to unsubscribe to some of these people sometimes. Hello, the Bud Files, because eventually you'll reach your max. Because that happened to a channel I was watching, and it's happened to me before. You'll reach your max. You're only allowed to be friends with, I think, this is my opinion, this could be totally wrong. I think you're only allowed to have as many friends as you have friends on your channel.
I've heard that.
So I think with Broken Hearts Ministry, I would be allowed to have 1,040 friends on this channel. That's my opinion. That's what I think, but I don't know if that's true. You can quote me, but I'm probably wrong. But that's what I think. So once you get over that amount, it's going to say, hey, stop. And it won't let you until you take someone off. And every time, okay, I don't know if this is true either. You tell me, Jamie. Every time you make friends with a channel, do you think one falls off the other end?
I do.
Yeah, I do too.
I do.
And it's going to pick the people you're not active with. So that channel, okay, so your friend pops up. Your friend has popped up 5 or 10 times, and every time you turn her down, I'm busy, I'm busy, I'm busy. So guess what? Your friend is going to fall off that end. When you subscribe to a new one today, that other one, I think, is going to fall off the end. So you got to keep up with your people because,
Yep.
you know, and that's how you don't do it on purpose, but in your
No, it happened.
in
It just
40
happened.
years of YouTube, you realize you're unconnected with someone because every time their video came up, you didn't watch it. So eventually, YouTube decided you weren't interested and they got rid of them. So if you want to be connected, even think in your brain, okay, how long has it been since I watched Jamie's videos? Go just type in the name, Jamie's Country Living, put it in. See, out of her last videos, how many have you watched? How long has it been since you've watched? A week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months? Go and look and see. And when you're watching one, throw another one in the watch later list. That'll keep you connected to these channels you want to stay connected to. You know, even if you don't have time to comment and watch it with your physical eyes, but your phone can, you know, help you out with all that. So
yeah,
that's what I do. But yeah, it's complicated. It's a complicated little process here. I wonder if people who are sitting at 10, 20, and 37,000 friends on their channel, I wonder if they're sitting around having just little small conversations about things too, you know, or are you ever going to stop worrying about certain things and just, you know what I mean?
I'd say they're probably just as stressed as we are because they want to keep the subscribers coming and they want that income coming in.
Yeah.
Because maybe that's the only income they have. So they've got to come up with something I think they're just as stressed as we are. To be honest.
Yeah. So it doesn't lessen, it gains, if
Yep.
anything, or stays the same. Another
Um,
click
it's
subscribe
hard to tell depending on their situation.
any on our feeds unless we are subscribed to them. Huh, I'm gonna play around with that, Paula and Jason, and see if I can figure that out because it's always suggesting stuff. Every once in a while, the only good part is every once in a while, and these are people I'm friends with, but I just don't maybe see that often. But every
Mhm.
once in a while, I'll click on people's lives and I'll go in and I'll listen to them for a little bit. And then if I decide maybe they might be my kind of people, then I'll, you know, participate in the chat. And then there are times I've gone in and go, and I'm friends with that channel, and I'm like, they're really not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? And so at that point, I may decide our friendship is over because I didn't like what they were saying, and I may just, they'll never know. They'll never know. But
I try to go over. Yeah, I'll try to go over and watch their about, read their about page about their channel to see if it interests me, and if it piques my interest a little bit, I will over and watch a couple of videos and see what how their videos are titled and see what their channel is about. Is this something I'm really gonna watch or keep up with before I make that connection?
that's a good idea. Doing a little bit more research before you connect, because as you can see, there are cases where I haven't done my research, but then when I went into their live, I decided I do really like them, or in some cases they're not my style or whatever. I
Yeah,
call it just
but
say they're
you
not
need to, but, to me, go read what their about page is, their about thing is, and then go over and just skim through their videos, or go if they've done lives, go to their live and just go. I mean, go in there and see if you can tell what type of person they are, or in the content, what type of content they have. They might have stuff in there you've never even heard of. You might be interested in it because you might want to learn that.
Yeah, I found one the other day. She has some really great recipes. I'm like, oh, I got to be friends with this channel. They got some recipes I'd love to try. So, hubby be looking for some new recipes.
What is one thing you like to watch most?
Mm,
Gail? Mm,
gardening, cooking, animals, crafts, chickens. I guess that goes with animals, but with animals is a more broad category. Chickens is a more
mhm.
specific category. But those are the main things. I like to watch people cook because I want to learn. I want to learn more. Not
Yep.
only do I want to be a better gardener, I actually want to be a better cook. I want to be a better baker, I want to hone that skill as well. It's not
Mhm.
something I talk about, but that I want to become a better cook. I want to learn how to make things have more layers of flavor, like on Master Chef. Now, I'm never going to cook fancy, expensive food like that, but even at
No.
home, there's, it says on
You
there,
wanna step up your game at home.
step up my game at home, like trying that baklava. I would have never ever thought of that if it hadn't been for the collaboration, but that's now a recipe. I'm going to laminate it and I'm going to try to make it again. And I'm going to make a couple little tweaks and improvements on it to make it my own.
Mhm.
The first time I tried it just the way it was, but next time I'm going to tweak it a little bit. But
Yeah.
I really like that. That baklava was like heaven in your mouth, and it was worth every layer of phyllo dough being loaded with the butter. It was worth every layer of work. It was worth
No.
every bit of the work. It was so good. Renovations. Yeah, I do. I like watching those shows, and sometimes they're Oriental type people, but so it'll be a man, or sometimes it's even a woman, and they'll take an
Mhm.
old shack that's run down, or sometimes there'll be nothing there, and they'll just build it out of really basic things like bamboo poles and You're just like, how did they do all of that stuff with bamboo?
Right.
They're building a house, a shed, a fence, all this stuff. And you're like, wow. And they just did all this stuff. They poured their own concrete. Yeah, I love watching those where they're sped up, they're to music, and you're just watching someone that's building. And my husband and I sat down and both of us watching it. In this case, it was a woman, and she was over there in some Oriental country. I don't know where, but it was cool, man. I'm like, whoa, those are some skills.
Oh, wow, Jan.
Her father must have taught her some really cool. But I actually like watching them build stuff. I like watching crafts where people are doing a dirty pour and they're pouring the different colors of paint, or, just all kinds of stuff. I like watching all kinds of stuff. I like watching people outside with their cows and their goats and, animals that I don't have and I don't play with. But I just like animals. So I like watching people who have animals that I don't have, just because it's fun.
Well, Miss Gail, I think I'm going to get off of here. I got some things to do.
Yeah,
and my phone's about to die.
Hello, Mary with Blessed to Crochet. Welcome in. Thank you for coming up with me, Jamie. I enjoyed catching up with you.
Yeah, I had fun. It was good to see everybody. I enjoyed it very much.
And if you want to do another live with your logo pulled up while you're getting your stuff done, I'm fine with that. That's cool. We could set it up just like this.
All right, that'll work.
It's you. It doesn't make me uncomfortable because I can still hear your voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and my ugly mug's up there. You'd be all right.
I love that picture of you. I like the way you got the hair coming down right here. It's pretty.
Oh, thanks. Don't embarrass me now.
Looking good, Jamie. Looking good.
Cut that out. Shush. Nah. Now, my face is probably all shades of red now. Even though you can't see me.
Nobody can see the shades of your red face because I will look into it. Yeah.
This was fun. This was really fun, you guys.
Thank you for coming up with me, Jamie. I enjoyed hanging out with you.
Oh, I did too. I had lots and lots of fun.
Yeah.
And we will do this again.
For today. Let's do this again. Set it up.
Definitely. We will set her up.
Set it up.
I'm off Sunday. Oh, church is on Sunday for you guys, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I could do a live on Sunday.
Yeah, just let me know. Text me.
After lunch, after lunch, somewhere between lunch and whenever the Vineyard Chicks, sometimes I go in on the Vineyard Chicks lives. That's the only one I have on Sundays.
All right. Well, let me know so I can pop up.
All right. All right.
I want to thank everybody for popping in and having fun with us. And watch for Gail because Gail's trying to get some lives in. She'll probably go live tomorrow and Saturday if she can.
Yeah, I'll probably. I got a month worth left of StreamYard left on this.
Yeah, so she's kind of
post hours. I got to get my time in. Yeah, if you'd like to be a guest on Echo's channel, send her an email to 0821peace@gmail.com. I've set up a date with her and she set one up with me. So, well, I don't know if I've got a date for hers yet, but we're doing her on mine and me on hers thing. So thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Jamie.
So much. Y'all have a great day. Thank you, Gail, for having me on.
No problem.
Much appreciated. And I enjoyed it. And y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And I will see y'all soon.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Bye. Bye, guys. See you soon.